welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the chapter number 10 of grammar, and the name of the chapter is verbs. So let's talk about verbs in this chapter. So what are the verbs? Let me tell you. Verbs are the doing words, right? Or the action words. Whatever work we are performing, whatever action we are performing is considered as the verb. So let us begin with the chapter and see what else they are telling us about these. So a verb is a word or a group of words which shows an action, an event, a state, or a happening to a person, animal or thing. कि एक वर्ब एक ऐसा वर्ड है या फिर एक ऐसा ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स है जो कि एक एक्शन शो करता है, इवेंट, स्टेट या फिर एक हैपनिंग, राइट, टू अ पर्सन, एनिमल और थिंग. एक पर्सन को, एनिमल को या फिर थिंग्स को. करेक्ट. Verbs may be classified into the following states. कि verb जो है वो इन सभी states में classify की जा सकती है. So सबसे पहले है verb of doing states what a person does or is doing. कि verbs of doing जो है वो बताती है कि कोई person क्या काम कर रहा है या फिर उसने क्या काम किया. Right? The examples are the children are playing in the playground. She was dancing beautifully. Ronnie is eating a burger. Henry is running through the road. Right? Next, verb of being states in what condition the person or the thing is in. कि verb of being जो है वो एक ऐसी condition दिखाता है एक person और thing की कि वो किस condition में है, right? What is the state of it, right? So the examples: Jenny is very sad, is badly tired. Oliver is sick. Mr. John was excited to see the new car. Next, verb of possession states what belongs to the person or the thing. कि verb of possession जो है वो बताता है कि person या thing किस state में है, right? So it is examples: I have a big grey hound. She had a camera. They have a plastic bag. He has a cricket bat. Verbs are of two kinds. They are either transitive or intransitive. कि verbs जो है वो दो तरीके की होती हैं, या तो transitive या फिर intransitive. Right? Examine the given examples. अब जल्दी से इन सभी examples को समझते हैं. The girl throws the ball. The baby cries loudly. Right? So, in sentence 1, the verb throws passes over from the subject girl to the object ball. कि sentence 1 में जो verb throws है वो pass होता है subject girl से object की तरफ जो कि है ball. Therefore, the verb throws is called transitive verb. इसीलिए हम verb throw को यहाँ पर transitive verb consider करेंगे. The word transitive means passing over. तो transitive word का ही मतलब ही होता है pass करना, right? Hence, a transitive verb is a verb that denotes an action which passes over from the subject to the object. कि एक transitive verb एक ऐसा verb है जो कि denote करता है एक action जो pass होता है subject से object. In sentence 2, the verb cries stops with the subject doer baby and it does not pass over to an object. कि sentence 2 में जो verb है cries वो subject तक ही सीमित रहता है, यानी doer तक ही जो कि baby है, right? वो किसी भी object तक pass on नहीं हो रहा है. Therefore, the verb cries is an intransitive verb. इसीलिए जो verb cries है यहाँ पर वो एक intransitive verb है. The word intransitive means not passing. तो जो word है intransitive उसका मतलब होता है not passing, यानी pass ना करना. Hence, an intransitive verb is a verb that denotes an action which is complete by itself and does not pass over to an object. इसीलिए एक इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब एक ऐसा वर्ब है जो कि एक एक्शन को डिनोट करता है, जो कि अपने आप में कंप्लीट है एंड डज नॉट पास ओवर टू एन ऑब्जेक्ट, और उसके पास कोई ऑब्जेक्ट पास ऑन होने के लिए नहीं होता है, राइट? सो सम मोर एग्जाम्पल्स, अब कुछ और एग्जाम्पल्स हैं यहाँ पर. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब, intransitive verb. I opened the door. The baby shouts. They are building a house. I am tired. Polly likes her younger sister. The telephone rang. I shall write a letter. The rain stopped. Right? So you saw the difference between the transitive verb and the intransitive verb. अगर सिंपल शब्दों में बताया जाए तो अगर ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब वो होती है जिसमें एक ऑब्जेक्ट प्रेजेंट होता है, पर इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब वो होती है जिसमें कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होता है. There are many verbs that have two parts. तो बहुत सारी verbs होती हैं जिनके दो parts होते हैं. Base verb, preposition or adverbs, right? When a verb is followed by a preposition or an adverb, it acquires new significance, creating a new word with a different meaning. जब एक verb follow की जाती है एक preposition से या फिर एक adverb से, तो इसमें एक अलग सी importance जो है वो create हो जाती है new word के साथ, एक अलग meaning के साथ, right? Such a verb is called phrasal verb or verb combination. ऐसी verbs को हम phrasal verbs या फिर verb combinations के नाम से जानते हैं, right? So examples हमें दिए गए हैं यहाँ पर. My car broke down on the road. Broke down means malfunction, right? Our neighbor recently passed away. Passed away means die. Can you add up the bill? Add up means total. He went on bring a gold medal. Went on means proceed, right? तो हमने देखा कि हमने हर वर्ब के आगे कुछ और वर्ड ऐड किया है जिनसे उनका टोटल मीनिंग जो है वो बदल चुका है, करेक्ट? Some of the common phrasal verbs with their meanings are given in the table. तो कुछ कॉमन फ्रेजल वर्ब्स हैं जिनके मीनिंग्स यहाँ पर हमें टेबल में लिखकर दिए गए हैं. So it is break in on, interrupt a conversation, catch up with, keep close, check upon, examine, investigate, come up with, to contribute, cut down on, reduce expenses, drop out of, leave something, look up to, respect, go in for, to enjoy something, fall back on, to go to something for support, keep up with, maintain pace with, make up for, to invent something for yourself, look out of, see away from something, do away with, remove something, watch out for, warning someone to be careful, look down upon, think low about, put up with, tolerate or accept something. Come out, to openly declare something. Keep back from, not to tell something or hide something. Call up, recall. So, that was all about the chapter. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all got the things well. So, that was all from my side. Thank you so much and do have a great day ahead.